Hey guys, welcome to Solo Dolo Sports Facebook page, Solo Dolo Sports channel on YouTube. We are here with the Reggie Wilson Career Mode Series. We are at mid-season. Well, not exactly mid-season. We're 11 games in. And we're not Houston, we're Minnesota, but we have a problem. We have a losing streak going on. One thing I will say about this team, we were red hot. I mean, look at that. We beat the Bears, we beat the Lions. We lost to the Bears in the second rematch, but that's fine. Then we went on to this big winning streak. So when you look at it, we won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We won 7 out of our first 8 games. Really good. But now we're in a losing streak. Lost to the Steelers by 2 points, a really good game. 2 interceptions for Reggie Wilson, not good. Been usually turnover free during the times he's played. Low rushing per attempts for Morgan Powers, not good. Receiving, Jared Weatherford got off, but really, of course Morgan Powers is good in the passing game. Dante Isaac got a touchdown, but not enough scoring. Defense starting to give up more points, so that's not good. So that was the first loss, and then I played this game with the Steelers. I was really happy to play this because Lamar Jackson, of course, is the MVP of the league, or in the running to be MVP of the league. But we lost pretty bad. Not a good game by us. Lamar Jackson, 3 touchdowns, 1 pick. Reggie Wilson, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. Not good at all. Running game is just not there. It's not there. Justin Jefferson had a big game. It just wasn't enough. A lot of these were garbage throws. You're behind and you're just chucking the ball. So a lot of that is just that. Defense allowing a lot of Ravens. They're not really giving the Ravens any really big pressure. There's a sack for another sack. Oh, this is Baltimore. Never mind. Actually, the line did get to Lamar, but we just couldn't force turnovers. Line did sack him, but just wasn't enough. This was not enough. So that was a bad loss. And then we cap it off with a loss to the Packers. And we did have I remember the game. I actually watched it, played a little bit of it. We had a lead, then lost the lead. We led 21-10 at the half. And Green Bay scored 28 unanswered points. We ended up losing. Jordan Love, touchdown and interception for Reggie Wilson. Not good, and we wasted a good game by Morgan Powers. Morgan Powers actually did bring it, 5.5 yards a carry. He was really good. So it's a shame we wasted that performance. Really good catching out of the backfield, Irv Smith, but no one else really got off. That was Morgan Powers' game, and he probably should have got the ball more. Probably should have got the ball a whole lot more. Well, of course, I play on occasion, but mostly I sim these, slow sim it, and watch it. So it is what it is. And at the playoffs rail today, we're still in second place. So even with all the losing, we're still pretty decent. But we definitely need to win. And I thought it would be good to just highlight this game with us versus the Buccaneers, who are the top team in the league right now. 9-2. Coming to Minnesota. Let's see who they are. Really good roster. First of all, you got Jeff Richard, who's a superstar X-Factor quarterback. Really got 96 overall. Morale's pushing him up. Probably having a really good season, I imagine, right now. What is he doing? 23 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. Pretty good performance by him. At running back, Cullum, wide receiver. still got Chris Godwin, 33, 95 overall. So he's still playing. Gaither, Gibson, a lot of auto-generated players. Travis Foote is their tight end. Offensive line, 83, 76, 81, 76, 89, with Tristan Wirfs. Defense, Mac Durbin, 6 overall, superstar development, 29 years old. Jason at 86. Defense looks real legit. Defense looks real legit. But we have an injury with Josh Cobb, so we don't have to worry about him. Deion Cooper will probably take a spot, so we don't have to worry about him. Perry Presley, Wyatt Anderson. How's the corners? Corners don't look all that. They don't look like world beaters. Antoine Winfield Jr., 31 years old, out of Minnesota. And Will Ward. Kicker Jake Elliott. Punter Jared Herman. Solid team. I wonder if we had any injuries. Check that out real quick. Oh yeah, we do have an injury to Kevin Barron, a defensive end. He'll be out for 2 weeks. Kind of hurts our defense a little bit. And my rules for this series is definitely this. We watch some, we play key moments, but mostly I'll watch. If I play, probably play in the fourth quarter. If things get out of hand early, I usually will jump in and try to help, but mostly I let the sim do the talking and I just stay out of it. And I'm gonna play full game just to get started. We're just gonna get started. I'm not even gonna waste my time with uniforms or anything.
Today, from U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, it's Week 13 of the NFL on EA Sports.
I wonder, man, can we just get out of this losing streak?
Minnesota Vikings taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
A very warm day outside by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at U.S. Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Minnesota Vikings. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaughan. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
All right, here we go. I think we get the ball first, so I'm going to put off defense.
The calendar is turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now.
3 losses in a row. I didn't see this. We were playing excellent, man, to start the season. I was feeling really good about it. Thought we'd get the number 1 seed. Kind of ended.
Shy of there at the 24. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And out will come the leader of this offense, and that, of course, is their signal caller.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
Goes Morgan. Just
Takes it to the 26,
I don't know.
just a 1-yard gain. North of 100 yards, the 2 scores, and you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking,
I don't know what.
running game.
How's the
no matter
volume for
what, he
them up?
understands
I
how
thought I
to read
turned
them
that
and
off.
find the creases that they provide.
On 2nd and 9.
Got it.
Yeah, quick throw here. That's
Dove, but
and
I
again,
think he's short. No, they actually gave it to him.
34 here. 9 yards to pick up.
Devontae
there.
Isaac.
First down. Now a handoff here to his running back.
Morgan Powers.
That will go for 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so. From the gun, it's Wilson.
Here we go. Morgan Powers with a block. Got it.
Now he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Good start by the offense.
A timeout, an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Morgan Powers, almost got it.
I
thought I was going to break that free, man. Oh, man.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, Wilson.
Got it.
That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 23. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. Wilson, those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the
Third
NFL.
Right to the 3. Offense getting started good.
For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
And we do talk a lot about how the tight end position has changed in the
Smith.
NFL. Here's a great example. It used to be that they were
Was hurt earlier in the season, but, you know, hopefully gets his numbers back up to where they were. But he was out mostly earlier in the season. I think we would have had more success if he got back in the rotation, though.
20 miles an hour.
Reggie, what are you doing? I ain't never seen him do that.
Scrimmage back at the 6. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for. One of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Reggie got hit hard, man.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
Hand it off.
Shotgun now. Here's an inside give.
Almost to the 1.
Forward as they stop it right around the 1. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal.
And he got in. Morgan Powers with the touchdown. 11th of the season.
Great play there. With a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Vikings take
Total. Well, he has two receiving touchdowns.
You have to imagine for a team that's lost 3 straight games, scoring first in this first quarter has to feel pretty good.
That's feel great for them, and also it's a nice signal to the rest of the team, because we talk about complementary football all the time. So they now signal to the defense, now signal to the kicking game. Hey, we're here to play in this one. We're going to do our part. Let's see if you guys will do the exact same, and we can break this losing streak.
We need it, man.
And the Vikings take a 7-0 lead.
Like I said, I mean this, Reggie ain't got long. I think this season, then next season, I think he's under contract with the Minnesota Vikings till then. I'm likely to retire him after that, after the 2 seasons with the Vikings. I think it's a good run. I think the series was supposed to be a short series, and it's turned into one of my most successful series. I got a lot of views on that Happy New Year NFC Championship game with the Niners. I thought that was a really cool, see that many people view what it is that I do with these series and how I enjoy all these series. So I was definitely happy with that. I was definitely really, really happy with that. And now we're on defense. I'll probably just watch pretty much the probably just watch the first quarter. There goes Jeff Richard. And there's a flag. Hopefully it's on them. And it's holding. Good job.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Right there.
We'll find Gibson here complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it
And he's
across
hurt.
the
The other thing I might do, since I sim and watch these more than I'm actually playing, I might do his last season. I may go up to 13 minutes a quarter instead of what I'm doing 10. Usually I do 10-minute quarters when I'm playing as far as a normal career mode. You know, if you notice the Mike Cobb series, we do 10-minute quarters. For the, of course, simming a lot, like the Titan series, that's 13-minute quarters. I probably want to go to 13-minute quarters next year. Right now, we're concerned about the Bucks. I definitely need a win. We make it 3rd and 5. Defense has not been as legit as it was to start the season, though. So I'm hoping we can find our ground and have a good game today. And there you go. And they keep it drives
first down
going.
as they're able to get the third down conversion. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
That Adam
Last
Gase.
CD, he just added another notch to the old belt. What a career it's been. He's over 35,000 career passing yards now.
And when you say that number, over 35,000 yards, how many people have done that prior to him?
Right around 30.
Well, that's a pretty good number. Now you're into a membership that means you've done a heck of a job in this league for a decent amount of time. You're recognized.
Their offense is going right down the field.
As he'll maneuver his way up to the 32-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Yeah. Come on, yeah, finally. Some penetration. We cannot let them run the ball like that.
It's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
One of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive.
11.
2nd and 11. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Got him! No!
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Give him 6 on the
Jeff Richard is proving why he's one of the top quarterbacks in the league.
I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down.
Oh, and wide open. I do not like how we're playing defense right now.
Stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, he did everything but get him in the end zone there, but now they're set up golden opportunity, strong opening drive, and they're knocking on the door.
And the way that they did it, now look where they are on the field, all right? This is naturally set up for a running play.
Yeah, it's not good,
His
man.
ability to throw the football, his accuracy on this drive, you don't want to think about a pass play in this situation.
Interesting. Time to find out.
That was too easy. Too easy.
2-yard touchdown grab. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
You get down to the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
All right. We're about out of the first quarter, so I'm going to go ahead and start simming. About normal. good. This is going to be a Reggie Wilson game where you're going to need Reggie Wilson to be elite. Interception. Interception. So we're already screwing up. Need the defense to get a stop, man. Oh.
These two teams all tied after one. On second down.
You know, and they're just,
And he's able to get
there's
to
no penetration whatsoever, man.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, "Are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down." They love being physical.
Well, the jet sweep, this is Godwin. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to second and
Oh,
4.
man. I do not like it.
Yards there,
It's not good, man.
I think it's a pretty nice job defensively against the
But,
Jets.
you know,
If they
it's
don't
not as
show
frustrating
them
as
up,
watching
you might take
the
it
Titan
to
series
Dallas.
right now.
That play every time.
Guys, wow. We go from having the perfect season to
Second and
can't even
4.
beat the freaking
They set up the screen. That's complete.
Texans.
And he'll be brought down this
First
time
down
at the
again.
5-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up first and goal. They'll look to throw.
Got it. Flush him out. No, he's going to get it in there for the touchdown.
End zone, touchdown, Buccaneers. A 5-yard touchdown run, and the Bucs have taken the lead.
He didn't originally want to run, but he didn't see anything in the passing game, so he scrambled, and wouldn't you know it, he scores a touchdown anyway. It's awfully nice to have a quarterback who can make things happen with his legs.
Yep, that's good so far. You got Jeff Richard making those type of plays, and you got our quarterback turning the football over. So things are not good. Let's see how things go. I had to jump in a little bit, but try to assemble most of it. I really just want to go in the fourth quarter. I want to see them get themselves out of this. Sacked. Pass drop, Justin Jefferson. Just not a good game. And their offense is just moving the ball down the field, no problem. Where's the defense? Finally, someone did something. And they still converted. They're still converting. Come on, guys. At least just make them force a field goal. No. And they're up by 14. I'm probably going to jump in, guys. We'll go ahead and jump in offense only.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
I hate when I see us get done like this.
Where? On first down.
Got it. Oh.
And it's incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why they look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again.
Oh, go. Yeah.
It's a screen pass. It's complete. Down it goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 yards on the play. First down.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker.
We'll just go to the 2-minute warning. I'll help my help Reggie out a little bit.
In this first half of football.
Or try to help Reggie out. We're in trouble right now. We need plays.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress
Got it.
around the NFL.
The best part-time transfer in the business, the coach.
Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down, second and right of the yard.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what.
Oh, yeah. Oh. I'm having a bad game.
Well, definitely with some juice on that one.
I'm definitely not happy. We'll speed this up. You know, just slow it down.
So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go.
I just made it worse. Yep, I just made it worse. Already bad, and now we're really, really bad.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try to put some points on the board.
Oh, nothing.
Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes.
Oh, yeah. It's one of those games.
We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a time.
Wow.
We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL.
We may be in trouble than I thought we were.
Sports. It's in the game.
Thought we had a really good season. We was having a really good season, man.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things definitely getting interesting around the NFL as we begin the month of December. So let's get right to it. We'll get things.
So I'm waltzing down Main Street, got an umbrella, just a
I
torch.
don't care about none of this. That's Super Sam. What's that? Little Super Sam. Not a good video. I was hoping that we would recover and find ourselves. Had the best team play coming in. Thought it was going to be our time. Come on, let's force up. Nope. We're going to score again. We're getting our butts beat.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
I might as well play because ain't nothing else I can do. I mean, this is a throwaway episode. We're not having fun. Isaac.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. And here we get a look at Stewart down on the ground still. Hope this isn't anything serious.
The injury bug, man. I got at 40, but the only people that seem to get hurt is my offensive lineman.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Audible out of it. Okay, he came down. Don't go back. Go for the sack. Got it.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. From midfield now, here's Wilson.
Rutherford.
It's complete.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Alright, I'm going to try to get us back in this game. Don't know if I can. I think it's almost too late.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
If we don't get it, I'm going for it
And
again.
here is running back. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee.
We're not
And
punting.
that means fourth down.
They tried their best to pick up that 3rd and 1, but their surge wasn't enough to counteract what came back at them from the defensive side, was it?
Offensive line, especially in the middle, looked like they were on skates a little bit when that one started.
So now we bring up 4th and inches. This will be a critical call.
Leading the tough yards, they run it with their fullback.
And
He's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid fourth down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
That's what we can do. Get us back in this game. Empty base. Yep, there we go.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. That's complete. Now after the completion,
Oh, now he's hurt.
injured player.
Some of my players are getting hurt now.
We'll step aside.
This is not fun, guys. It's not fun. What happened? What happened to my team, man? This team was...
A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. Operating from the gun. Wilson. His throw is going to be incomplete. Tight end Herb Smith, the intended receiver, but now it's 3rd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion.
Out for the rest of the season.
We are in this game.
They say he's out for the rest of the
They have to
season?
start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long
This
game.
game's a
Or
nightmare.
miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
I can't get out of this play.
On 1st down.
Nope.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26.
Oh, boy.
A
What a
loss of a
nightmare.
full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Now it's Wilson.
Oh.
It's now incomplete there.
Boy, when they have it in when you're supposed to lose,
You get it in
you're going to
locked in
lose.
on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
We need a big play.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, Wilson.
Ah!
And that is incomplete.
This is what Green remembers. When I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high.
field goal. And then we'll just go ahead and go fast. Offense only. Put more points up on the board.
Now following the touchdown, here comes this offense back out onto the field as they will take over with a 1st and 10.
Another game where we're just not playing really well. Thought this game would be it for us. Nope.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That catch good for only a couple. Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, Wilson.
Oh,
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
The Vikings on 3rd down.
are we
2 for 5
this
to
bad?
This is 3rd and 8.
A Super Bowl team last year to this. Oh, and he still couldn't own.
It just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sideline.
Got it.
Nothing's worked for them. They gotta find a way to start matching each other's movements.
Now they want this right upfield across the 45. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Here's a throw out.
Go!
He's got this down to the 35. And I think that's a pretty good illustration of why they try to get the football into his hands out of the backfield. That was something else. On 1st down, Wilson.
Got it.
Tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Inside the red zone here, they look to throw.
Come on.
It's caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll be out of bounds.
Oh, yeah.
Give a look at
My lineman is hurt again.
Hope this isn't anything serious.
Jeez.
While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break.
Wish it was. Okay, now he's gone. We'll be back the next game. Gotta love Madden, boy. Gotta love it.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And they'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great effort there.
Well, I don't know what I'm dancing for. Ain't no reason to dance.
And the Vikings are able to close the gap just a bit. And he's doing his part, but still facing a sizable deficit.
And he would like to do more, but he needs help from the other 2/3, right? He needs his dad.
We got something, but maybe too late. And it is.
Cannons, it's a victory here for Tampa Bay. And really, it looked at times like they just had this one in cruise control out there.
That is
Just
tough,
disappointing.
right? Because you and I both know, heck, they knew. Like, this is a tough place to play. Overcame that with ease. Rob told them an easy win. And here's the best part for them. It'd be easy to get to the airport because the crowd left pretty early in this one, didn't it?
Well, plus they have a police escort.
Okay, he had to split.
Not a good game. Not a good game. Not fun. Didn't enjoy it. Did not enjoy it. 2 interceptions for Reggie. Not what we want. Still the low running numbers. Got injuries. Oh, it kind of sucks now. I just want to not even act like this game didn't even happen. But we are in a losing streak right now. 39 rushing yards. 15 first downs. Got killed in total yards. 11 for 14 on 3rd down. Think about that. We were 2 for 6. We didn't even have the ball that much. It was a disappointing game. That's why I'm skipping this. 7-5. Let's advance week. Let's go ahead and advance week. We really need a game. I really need a game. So I'm going to probably go ahead and watch this game. And then, this bull crap. Then I'm probably gonna be done, but I'm probably about to just send this game, see if we can win that one. I want to see. We need some good news. The Bears jumped in front of us, though. So the playoffs are held today. We're in the 6th spot. Not good. Not good at all. See last week. The awards. Yeah. I'm just curious to see what we can do in this next game. We're just going to go ahead and go into this game.
Tonight,
Then we can bounce back.
from Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. It's Sunday Night Football.
Yep. Down 14-0.
Here in this first half as we get you back out to the action. To throw is Wilson. Throwing on first down.
Jefferson.
To Jefferson on the swing. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Well, this offense has struggled. They have not scored yet. They trail. But a chance here late in the second quarter to try to get some points on the board. Wilson now on 1st and 10. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And it gets us up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to
Deontay Isaac's out for the season.
The key inactives, and we got this list
Wow.
before the game down on the field. And they tell us the same thing every time.
That's who's out.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and start your team just the way you're supposed to. And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Third down, Wilson.
Rutherford.
Back with one complete.
Good.
He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. Here's Wilson on first down. He'll take a shot for the end zone.
Well.
Incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there, and that bring up second down.
I believe I'm following their logic. Take the big shot downfield, loosen things up. You're hoping to get some points on the board before the half. Maybe now you come back and throw some underneath stuff in order to make sure you get a completion.
Well, going for Jefferson downfield. And he first shot in there.
Nope.
It's out of bounds, incomplete. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there, but now it'll be third down.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you gotta leave a little room on the sideline so it can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
Oh,
And he's going to lose yardage here. Now a loss of 3 to bring up 4. Well, you can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to send.
all right. I'm done. Button. Yep. Where am I? We're in third quarter? Yeah, good.
All right, the field goal unit is out there. Let's see if they can knock this one through.
No, I don't want the field goal. I'm not kicking field goals. I probably should have went for it, but I'm not. I'm gonna let them kick the field goal. We got the ball. Got the field goal.
Third down situation coming up in the third quarter, and this defense hoping to turn that third down into fourth. First down as he's able to
All right,
get out
good.
that time on 30 inches. It's a game.
Keep us on offense. Trying to get out of this losing streak, man.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Powers. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7. Leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth so far. 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. And they set up the screen. That's complete. That is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
Morgan Powers, boy.
I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
And we talk so much from a defensive perspective about scheming and finding ways to take away the run. That means the offense has to devise different ways to get the ball in the hands of their guy out of the backfield. Find open space, let it run, and big things can happen, and they did right there.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now, handoff here to his running back.
Yeah.
And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. Powers.
Yeah, almost there.
Breaking a run tackle, but then quickly brought down. Getting right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
Sometimes I get caught in hyperbole, but I think they desperately need to punch this one in. They're running out of time.
Yeah, 2-score game, second half, you're down here. This is the time to put it in the end zone.
I can get much better than this for an opportunity.
3rd down.
Got it.
It's Powers. And he will score. Touchdown.
Yes. Lionel.
A great play there. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Vikings have made this now a 1-score game.
All right.
But they decided to run it in.
Sort of not in there, but
On 3rd and goal. A lot of times
Hey.
it's a passing play.
pretty good. Pretty good. And for options, we're going to go, we got on fast. Let's play offense only. See my D. We're back. 11 points.
3rd quarter action to this offense.
What the hell happened? I can't read
So now
that.
1st and 10 as they get set for the next drive.
came out of it.
On 1st and 10.
No! Yeah, good.
This one brought in by Jefferson. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Yeah, I didn't know who got injured, and I found out it was Deontay Isaac, man, one of my best players. That's really bad. Okay, we punted, got sacked for an 8-yard loss, which made them punt. What happened? We went for a 2-point conversion, that's why it's 11 to 14. Okay, that's good. Okay, cool. Cool.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside hill.
Holding, no.
4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back. That hold coming from the middle of the line to center.
That's difficult for him because sometimes you got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
Now Wilson. It's a screen pass. That's good play. A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming to
I do a screen pass a lot, I know it.
Still.
But good Lord. We need something. You know, it gets me yards with Morgan Powers. He's good at it.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
Oh, sack. And the
As they will switch ends, his time is run out on this third quarter play. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating
we
these two
definitely
teams.
don't need another loss.
Fourth quarter.
We're going to line up and try to go deep.
Vikings on 3rd down. They've converted 6 times and could use a 7th here. This will be 3rd and 1.
21.
Operating from the gun.
Go!
Wilson. They're going for Jordan.
Yo! Wow.
Trying to erase that deficit out of hands. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for them, incomplete.
Back on offense.
Late stages of the game here in the 4th quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10. Wilson throwing on 4th
Go!
down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
Come
See
on.
another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
On 2nd down now.
Yeah.
It's Powers. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
All right.
From the gun, Wilson. Ball not complete. That's
Powers again.
And this time he's able
Oh,
to
he's just a playmaker, man.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
On 2nd down.
Oh, no.
Looking for a place, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
All right.
No gain that time as it's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
Come on, Reggie. Someone's got to get open. Right there. Irv Smith. Irv Smith. Yes.
Sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the first down.
Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. So come up here on 1st and 10. There's Wilson. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And down inside the 15 he goes.
Good job.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and we watch him drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
Well, on first down. Powers is going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right of the
Gave it to my boy, Morgan Powers.
Picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
On second and 1, Wilson.
Got it. Touchdown, Vikings.
Justin Jefferson, his 9th touchdown of the season.
That's what we needed. That's what we needed.
They went 5 wide in that offensive set, and racing going 3 wide is a big deal. To go 5, how about the way that they finish things off?
Did you just fit the race car references?
Back on offense. I guess they went for another. Yeah.
Good punt. This offense will start with tough field position inside the 10.
Trying to get off this losing streak. I didn't want to just end this episode on a losing streak, man. Here comes Morgan Powers.
Past the 15-yard line. That'll go for a gain of 13, helping big time to get away from that end zone. First down. Really start thinking about throwing these targets. Please don't pass.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning.
I would do a pitch, but I don't want to take any chances. They're in a good formation for this zone run right here. Yeah. There we go. Get something out of it. I'll take it.
The objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right. But the problem for them is still within a possession. So they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down.
Yes, we will. I'm going to get off this losing streak. I usually don't jump in, but man, this was a bad losing streak.
They'll try and run some clock. Keep it on the ground. Not too much going there as he'll get it up to the 23-yard line. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup.
Of course, this time I will take the 2-minute warning, unlike what I did the last
There's
time.
no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big third down. I put the word big in capital letters here.
And we will just go to 2-minute warning. Yeah.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
What play do I want to call? Nothing crazy. Safe play. That'll get me a first down. We could go mesh spot.
So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They're facing a critical third down now as they try to hold on to this lead.
No!
Timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
All right. Normal. Clinton, I got a 4-point lead. We got to hold on. This is on the defense. Can we hold?
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Yeah!
No.
No.
9 seconds remaining.
9 seconds.
Protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a number.
Alright, they dumped it off. Done. It's done. Yep, game's over.
Pretty exhilarating.
Finally got off the snide, man. Look at us, 4 losses in a row.
Almost felt
Finally, we got a win.
didn't it? Yeah, you
Couldn't let the episode end. It went a little longer than I wanted to, but man, I couldn't go out of this with another loss.
successfully completed.
We won.
So for the Vikings,
Don't know what happened there, but we won.
for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-5, and they'll have another road date next week with the Carolina Panthers.
Woo.
Meanwhile, for San Francisco, they can ill afford to drop too many more as they fall to 7-6 on the year, and they'll look to regroup next week as they head to LA to
Woo.
take on the Rams.
Got out of this episode with a win. Man, wasn't great. Only 1 touchdown pass for our boy Reggie. Morgan Powers is great, man. He may not get the yards on the ground a lot. I can always count on him to make those really good catches. 7 for 55, 7.8 yards. Justin Jefferson with the big touchdown in the back of the end zone. Game we really needed. 3 sacks for Shaq Jackson, a sack for Daniel Hunter, sack for Robert Strong. No takeaways though. Our defense is not getting the interceptions, man. That's the only thing I look at and go, yeah, that's bad. But so far so good. Really, man, that was relief right there. That was relief. We needed that win. Rushing yards about similar. Passing yards, they got us. Total yards, yeah. We turned the football over. We were better on third down. We did hold the ball enough. Penalties can kill us. You live with that, man. Really good game. Really solid game. Really solid game. Justin Jefferson, you are my hero. Yeah. Wide open in the back. Stops the bleeding. And we needed a stop to the bleeding. Makes us 8-5. Pretty good game overall. As we live for competition. Either way, coaches on the win. Losing a lot has been home spins for me. I gotta keep working. Gotta keep getting better. I beat you again. We beat them in the NFC Championship game, and I beat them again. And we really needed that. We're going to go ahead and sim to the next week. Got all this going on. Go ahead and get this in. Get these points in. See where we at. We're back at 2, so it didn't hurt us. We're back at 2. We just don't need to lose any more games. Play the Panthers. They're also in the playoff hunt, and we're on the road for that. I'll do that game a little bit later. See where we're at. We're back in the lead for the NFC North. Thank God. Shaq Jackson gets love for the game versus the Niners. Holding them down to 2 touchdowns was amazing, especially considering their quarterback, Mateo, is really, really good. Really, really, really good. Let's see yearly rewards real quick. Theo Milton of the Saints, Baker Mayfield, Lamar Jackson, Richard. Yeah. So no Viking love. Shaq Jackson is getting some love. Shaq Jackson is getting some love. Best quarterback, Dwayne Haskins. He still plays for the Washington team, which is now called the Commanders, by the way, which was a dumb name. You should have called them the Washington Warriors, because it's sort of like the Redskins, like Indians, Warriors. You could have done something like that. But I think they didn't want to do the whole Indian thing, so they sort of stepped away from it and called them the Commanders. This running back, of course, goes to Morgan Powers because he leads in touchdowns. Tavius Fitzpatrick. Justin Jefferson's on the list, though. And Shaq Jackson getting some linebacker love. Pretty good. Kicker. Something else I want to look at. See our injuries. See, we're hurting with the injuries. Yep, Devontae Isaac, of course, is out for the season. Really good wide receiver. Star of development from Indiana State. Was really, really good for us. Had a really good season going. And we lost him. How many catches am I losing? He had 57 catches, 676 yards. Gonna miss him. And then, of course, Brendan Stewart, who always gets hurt. He's now hurt for the 3 weeks, so we're gonna see if we can keep our momentum going. If this is the start of momentum we need to keep winning, so I know we'll probably make the playoffs, but I definitely didn't want us to keep losing. We had a 4-game losing streak at that Tampa Bay loss, so definitely need to keep losing because Reggie doesn't have that much time left. 2 more years on his deal, this year and next year, and I'll probably be retiring the Reggie Wilson series, but it goes on for a few more weeks. Guys, thank y'all for hanging out with me for Reggie Wilson career mode on Madden 21. I'll see you guys later. Solo Dolo out. Peace.